Hello, good afternoon, or good morning, fellow Zambians. Well, it should have been a very wonderful Christmas where people are supposed to celebrate the birth of Christ and enjoy their happy holidays. Unfortunately, right now in my country, people are mourning. They've killed our fellow Zambians that were not sick, that had full of life. But unfortunately, somebody got trigger happy, decided to use live bullets onto onto a crowd that went to give solidarity to one of the political leaders in Zambia. Unfortunately, Zambia being a Christian nation is just behaving like the way the colonial the missionaries, the way they behaved when they were coming to collect our natural resources. Like, in one hand, they have a Bible, and on the other hand, they have a gun. If you if they don't agree with you or you don't agree with them, they just choose the Bible. I mean, the gun. It's a pity, countrymen and women, at the rate with which we are going, Zambia is not supposed to be exposed to such kind of atrocities, barbaric acts. We have never had such incidents in our lives. Ever since this government came into power, there has been a lot of bloodshed. Many people have died at the hand of this government. And that the leaders, they portray this humbleness, this spiritual, religious. I don't understand why leading such a hypocritical life. This is why I even have my doubts about my own faith, Christianity. I don't understand. You people stand in front of the churches, preach the word of God, and tell people to live a normal and straight life when you, the people preaching, are the one behind all these unnecessary and immoral activities. Why? Our leaders, you claim to be humble. I'm talking about you, Mr. President. You are a humble man, outrightly. But inside, the actions, the things you do, you are failing to even terminate the ministers that go astray, that are taking the law into their own hands. Ministers such as Lusambo, ministers such as Kampyongo, giving directives, orders to police officers to go and exercise their power, excess power, onto people that are merely giving solidarity to their leader. Why? Why would you even deter people from escorting their leader to the police station? Why? You call somebody and then you tell that somebody that you should not come with anybody but yourself. Who are you? You are not the court. I never understood why police officers in Zambia should be treated as though they are the court officials. They are not judges. Those call outs or police call outs, you call them, they are not orders. We're not supposed to even to go to those kind of call outs unless the police officer comes with a warrant to arrest. And that warrant must be signed by the magistrate or the judge. These police call outs are simply invitations. And those invitations, yes, we are not obligated to respond to those kind of requests. We can come. That request, It's up to me, the person that I've been requested to, whether to obey that request or stay away. If I come with my supporters to the police station, which is a public institution, a public place, I come there and they don't walk with me in an office because they can't fit. They stay outside waiting for me, their leaders, to go and answer to whatever questions these police have come up with. And then my people are persecuted. Honestly. Why? A police officer standing with a gun, as if there's war. What are you scared of? Look what you've done now. Look what you have done. You got instructions? Those instructions came from your ministers. We saw the videos prior to this, where the minister ordered that police officers, ordering the commission of police, that they're not supposed to entertain anybody because we have summoned, because they summoned only one person. Now, why should this even be an issue that a minister should stand in public and start announcing? Why? And then when this issue has happened, now when police officers have taken those orders literally, they did, because they also got worked up. They thought, oh, I don't know what information that these ministers gave these guys. The police also thought they are at war. When they see a mob of people just sitting there singing, chanting to them in their mind, because they are already premeditated, to them they are going to face their enemies. And what happens? Before they could even go and try to talk to these people, there was nothing like talking to them. They just opened fire. We saw the videos. They opened fire, killing 2 people. They were firing, and we could see that it was live bullets. Those tear gases, whatever they fired. That's how those people died. And here we are today. Now the president issued a statement that you are going to carry out investigations to find out who. What kind of nonsense is this, Balungu? What kind of leadership is this? Why do you want to take us for a ride? You know the person that did this. You know who killed these individuals. We want them to be, yes, they are police officers who specifically got a gun and shot, yes, but we need somebody who is in charge of, they have to be charged vicariously. And you yourself, Mr. President, being the commander-in-chief, you are also liable. You are liable. Take the blame. If you can't fire your ministers, if you can't fire your IG, you can't terminate their services and charge them with murder, then I don't know why. Why do you need a report when it's a straightforward issue? We want justice for those people that were killed. We want justice. We don't want wupuba. I'm not insulting you. I just don't want nonsense. We don't want nonsense. We want action. Those officers should be behind bars right now. We wish to see a resignation letters. Bowman Lusambo should tender in his resignation. He is the one that was challenging the commission of police on the media, that you should do what you can do. Make sure if they don't do what, just kill. We could see from his mouth, he did order. And Kampyongo too did the same thing, ordered his police officers. It's not a crime. There has never been a crime to escort somebody, to give solidarity to any public institution. Any public institution. Why should this be selectively applied? Dr. Chirufya, he had cases in court. Why was it not an issue? Why didn't you issue statements to restrain his supporters from going to court and give him solidarity? Why? Why didn't we hear any gunshot? Why didn't we hear anybody being shot or being caught by a stray bullet, live bullet? Why do you carry live bullets to go and control the mob? Were these people armed? Were these cadres armed? Did you see them carrying weapons? You see, that is where the problem is. You are taking these things too far. You're taking this political whatever hate too far. We want those brothers that you've killed, our two brothers that you have killed with your police. We want them to be to receive justice. They can't be dead. They can't be killed for nothing. We want them to be heard. We want their voices. We want their death not to go in vain. We want justice. Cold blood. And then you go and come up with you want a report. Are you going to punish a report? How can you give somebody that has given instructions to fire, open fire, even carry live bullets? That's the person you give and say, can you write a report? I need a report by Monday. What are you scared of? Why are you scared of terminating Kanganja's contract? Why are you scared of terminating Kampyongo's contract? And then you go and terminate a minister that send a picture on the internet mistakenly where he was naked. Those are the people that you'd rather fire than people that kill, murder other people. What kind of leadership is this? Huh? You are embarrassing the nation. We don't want this. Zambia is a Christian nation. We have the right to tell you off if you go astray with your people. Put discipline. We want to see discipline in your party, political party, and with your ministry or your cabinets. They are behaving, especially these two ministers, Kampyongo and Lusambo. These two ministers are the ones that are bringing your party so down that they are putting the name of this country in disrepute or your name in disrepute. That's why you have received so many disrespectful comments. People are losing respect in you. We should have more respect in you as a president. But look where you are leading. The hate that these chaps are creating falls on you, not onto them. To them, they're just doing what they are doing. They are cadres in the name of ministers. They are cadres. We know that. What qualification? They don't even take their statements. They don't assess that their statements could be taken literally. Their hate for other political parties could be construed in a different way by the people that are under them. So we want sanity.